Hello there. Well, hello, beautiful.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Got a great teams match for you here today. Got Molokai Cargo returning for the first time since they played for the title at the beginning of the year. Bill and Bar reuniting once again to go up against a rookie team this year. The Bourne Ideantity, great first match, who then lost in the round one of the tournament. It's Spence and Dean. I'm excited. I think this will be an even matchup between two teams that are at very different points in their career right now, but I think ultimately will compete against each other well. Let's see how they're feeling in the promos.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going, bud?
I'm good. I'm well rested. Hey,
Yeah.
Bill, do you want to know something weird?
I'd look good in a beret.
Well, yes, that, but also we played for a championship.
I know it's the weirdest timeline. So, but we got nowhere else. We got there. So now let's just have some fun with the rest of the season. Maybe we'll answer some questions. I'm not guaranteeing anything. So
yeah, me neither.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
It is really weird that of the four players in this match, 3 have played for a title, and the best player here is the one who hasn't.
I don't know about that. But this is a number one contender match, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, they just played for a title, so then it's like immediately after you got to get back there. So it's like we just won Frenzy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Yeah.
Y'all are great players. I'm slurring my words because it is 4:30 a.m. But not for them. They're gonna play great. Yeah. Listen, they played for a title. Fantastic. We're gonna get that title. This is the title match that they get the rematch in. It's not a contenders match. Surprise, guys! It's a title match. 3-round title match. It's a little different, but we're working with it. Here we go. Light the fuse. Keep on lighting. Tim, light the fuse. Do it. Light it.
The fuse has been lit. This is just a regular match. Winner gets a win on their record. Loser gets a loss. It's just about it. But let's kick it off with round number one. Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it loud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entire match. I think that was it. Bonus question if you get them all right. I read Bar's thing and now I lost where I was in the rules because I was doing it.
We're not gonna get them all right. It's fine.
No, and this was the only question I had anyway. So
I think Bar forgot there was a 4th John Wick movie.
Fair. All right, we'll start round number one with the category of creature features. What type of dinosaur kills Mr. Gennaro in Jurassic Park? Gennaro? I don't know. Tomato. Zucchini. Made an omelet for dinner. That I did not eat. It was eaten by Anna. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Spence.
T-Rex. I'm going to close Facebook real quick.
Bill.
I erased T-Rex for Velociraptor.
Dean.
I've got T-Rex.
And Bourne.
A Trex?
Trex is correct. T-Rex. So Bourne kicks the lead 2-1. As we move to the next question in the category of Law and Order. Who has a small bomb taped inside their mouth in Rush Hour 2? I just saw a future Law and Order film in the theater today. Had a good time.
Furiosa.
No,
Oh,
that's Law and Chaos.
or as I call it, Christmas dinner with the family.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
It was Lee.
Dean.
Lee.
Bar.
I couldn't remember the characters' names, so I said Larry King.
Naturally. And Spence.
Andrew James Barr.
Lee is correct. So Dean and Bill will hit that 3-2. The next question comes in the category Star Trek. In which Star Trek movie does Data have human skin grafted onto his body? Oh, that was quick pens there. You may notice it's a little dark. That's because I pay for electricity now. Didn't used to, but now I do. So lights stay off as much as possible.
Did you recently move?
Yeah, I've never lived
There's
here.
a lot of that going around. Yeah.
Yeah.
4, 3,
Epidemic.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Dean.
First Contact.
Bar.
First Contact.
Spence.
Star Trek First Contact.
And Bill.
First Contact.
First Contact is correct. Clean sweep, 5-4. Your next question comes in the category of Disney animation. In The Lion King, what specifically do the hyenas do that puts Simba in danger when Scar leaves him in the gorge?
You know, you don't watch a movie since the 90s, and some things get jumbled.
Okay, I asked another player a question earlier this evening. That was maybe the easiest question in a while. But sometimes you don't think of it for a while, and then you're like, wait, my brain should know that, but it doesn't right now.
How specific?
4, I said specific in the question, so 2,
Oh.
1,
Yeah.
pens down. So I guess we will see and maybe talk about it. But we'll start with Bart.
Make a stampede of wildebeest?
We'll go to Spence.
Said rile up the wildebeests. I think that's how you spell
Go
rile.
to Bill.
I wasn't sure how to put it. I put alerts the herd near, like that was near them. But that's alerts the herd. I couldn't remember the animal names.
We'll go to Dean.
I've got Start a Stampede.
Okay, so Dean is correct. So cause a stampede was generally what we needed. I'm also going to give it to Spence and Barr, who added wildebeests. But I think alert the herd is
That's totally fine.
not specific
Bill,
enough.
I am
So-
not going to argue that. That's fine.
Bill,
It's
I would like to argue
he said
rile up.
specific.
Right, no, but I would argue that rile up is different than create a stampede.
I think we would lose. I think we should just move on.
Okay.
It's semantical. Yeah. So
All right. That would put Bourne in the lead 7-5. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Then Bourne Ideantity is in the lead 7-5. We move to the next question in the category of mixed bag. Your question is, who has appeared in the following fandom films? Watchmen, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010, and RoboCop 2014. Unlike the players, I'm just checking my phone, getting some news and stuff throughout the evening.
Can we do
those
that?
movies are terrible.
I don't know that I agree with that. 5, 4,
Write it out in the comments section.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Spence, I think.
Never trust a man with 3 first names. Jackie Earl Haley.
We'll go to Bill.
Jackie Earl Haley.
I just got Spencer's joke. Dean.
Jackie.
I'm like running a bit behind in my head. Bart.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Jackie Earl Haley is correct. Clean sweep yet again, 9-7. Let's move to the next question in the category of sci-fi icons. In which sci-fi icons movie does a character threaten to shoot someone with the same gun they used to shoot that person's father? Harsh. Rough. Granted, so back to the Law and Order thing in Furiosa. The movie I saw, there was not much order in it. It was quite all over the place. 5.
Would you call it law or
Four.
order? Like
3.
category?
2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, I guess the other. We'll go to Bill.
I blanked.
We'll go to Dean.
Oh, fuck.
Back to the Future Part 2.
We'll go to Bar.
Oh yeah, that is in the category now. I just wrote Transformers.
And Spence.
I put Back to the Future too.
Back to the Future Part 2,
Yeah.
I believe, is the title of the film.
Fuck.
So that is all I'll be accepting. Dean is the only one to hit it. It's 10-7. As we move to the next question in the category of American Spies. In the Bourne Supremacy, what type of object does Bourne place in Jarda's toaster in order to start a fire? I was out and about today, and I was about 2 blocks away from my new place, and 2 fire trucks were like coming up behind me real fast, and I had to pull over. And I was like, "Oh my god! If my new apartment burned down that I bought."
Where do you live now?
Same. I moved like to the next town over in New York. So,
What is your exact address?
No, that's fine. Funny enough, I moved 2 miles from where I used to live. Like
One.
literally, that's it. Yeah.
Hands down. Yeah, that we
Yeah.
basically did the same thing. We'll go to Dean.
I'm not sure about this. Magazine.
We'll go to Bar.
A fork?
We'll go to Spence
A phone?
and Bill.
I also wrote magazine.
Magazine is the correct answer.
Let's go, Bill.
Bourne's still in the lead, 11-8. Your next question comes in the category of DC. Which DC character has, throughout the course of their movies, been threatened with a stapler, given a coat to a child, and been promoted? And now you know who wrote it.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Indeed. We'll get answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Bar.
I guessed Lois Lane.
We'll go to Spence.
I guess Jimmy Olsen.
We'll go to Bill
I believe that is Jim Gordon.
and Dean.
Oh,
I went with James Gordon.
Fucking go, dude.
James Jim Gordon is correct. Bill and Dean yet again hitting it. As we move to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of the Wizarding World.
Well, shit.
Who composed the score for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Well, I mean, at least this is somewhat gettable.
I'll never forget the first time Bill hit a Wizarding World question.
It surprised even me because it was to guess a number.
It was in a last one standing type situation. And we said Wizarding World, and Bill was like, and then we were like, how many? Whatever. And he goes, might as well write a number down. 5, 4,
When in doubt, guess 3.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Spence.
After your billions, you go to John Williams.
We'll go to Bill.
That was my go-to for John Williams. So.
We'll go to Dean
John Williams.
and Bar.
oh, thank God.
John Williams is correct. Clean sweep yet again. And Dean, I'm sorry, I got to do it. But if Dean hits this next question, that will be a perfect round for Dean
Use
Mann.
a repeat if you need it.
And that question will come in the category of horror icons. Your question is, name any 2 of Michael Myers' victims from 1978's Halloween. We just need first names.
Oh, damn it!
Names. Every
Yeah.
time.
There's so many names, like, just across fandom. Like, everyone's got a name. You're supposed to remember all that.
Like, I was gonna write down his sister.
Oh, well, there you go. We'll get
Well, I
answer
didn't say any names.
5,
So.
4, 3,
Does she have a
2,
name? Who knows?
1. Pens down. For dramatic purposes, we'll start with Bar.
I don't know. Anna and Stacy.
We'll go to Spence.
I put Michael's sister and her boyfriend. Give me points, please.
Boyfriend wasn't killed.
Not killed.
No.
Fuck.
I literally forgot everyone's name. So
And for the perfect round, Dean.
I got really nervous, and now these don't even look like names to me. Linda and Annie.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Linda and Annie is correct, and that is one perfect round for Mr. Dean Manis. Dean, I'm giving you a bonus question to you, only to you. You do not need to write it down if you don't want. And yeah, are you prepared for your bonus question?
Yeah.
All right, Dean, your question is, name 2 fandom films where someone is crushed by a church bell. A slight amount of extra. Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't
1.
know.
All right.
can I take a wild guess?
You can.
Batman '89 and the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Coco.
I
Coco a
did not
church
have
bell?
those 2 personally, but the 3 we
Okay.
had were Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Coco, and Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Though that may have happened in those as well. Had Dean said those, we would have stopped and looked it up. But
It's fine.
that'll bring us to the end of round number 1. The Bourne Ideantity in the lead, 15 to Molokai Cargo's 11. Very close game as we get into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. Be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are YA, Star Wars, sci-fi icons, James Bond, Law and Order, Star Trek, Criminal Underworld, and Pixar. Bourne Identity, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
You
Great
crushed
job,
that shit,
Spence.
Dad Dean.
Amazing stuff,
Thank
Dean.
you.
It
Thank
took
you.
me forever to get a perfect round. So
Get a
this is awesome.
fucking room and touch dicks already.
We will never
Bet.
do that. We'll
Bet.
do it in front of everyone. Second or first?
Should we go second? Yeah, let's go second.
Second. Let's give Dean a break.
All right. Molokai Cargo, this will be your first spin.
Cool.
I'm not trying to downplay it. He did it really good.
Yeah, you did great.
We just
Lands on YA, so I can keep it or spin again.
I mean,
I don't
no,
hate it.
yeah,
They will steal probably. So
exactly, yeah,
I have watched these more than I care to admit.
yeah,
I don't know. What do you think?
no, yeah.
I don't know what that means, dude.
You said no yet.
Yeah, no, yeah, no.
Are we spinning again? Or
Win again.
Okay.
This will be your second spin.
Did you take a class on fucking vague? Jesus.
Yeah.
Lands on Star Trek.
Got
Okay.
worse somehow. All right, cool.
Great. It's not like you're running Star Trek.
It's gonna be an early night, kids.
Molokai Cargo, I'll be giving you questions in the category of Star Trek. Are you prepared for them?
Absolutely, you're doing a bang up job, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Your first
Yeah, no
question. Which Star Trek film features 2 non-humans named George and Gracie?
Voyage Home. Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home. It's the name of the Hunchback Whales.
Final answer.
That is correct, and they are
Humpback.
Humpback Whales versus the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Did I say Hunchback Whales?
You did.
Fucking, I'm tired. I don't know what to tell you.
That's correct for 2 points. Your next question. Which Next Generation series Star Trek actor said the quote, "I kiss you and you say yuck"?
He said Next Generation, right?
Next Generation series actor.
What's the guy who did Unsolved Mysteries? Jonathan Frakes?
Yeah. That wasn't, but I know you're sure you're talking. There wasn't Unsolved Mysteries, but yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you want to go multiple choice or
I kind of do. That's not
multiple
making
choice,
anything.
please?
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Jonathan Frakes, B,
Of course.
Brent Spiner, C, Patrick Stewart, or D, Marina Sirtis?
Only two of them make sense to me.
Is A and D. We didn't work out a code. They're gonna fucking know it anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, A came to mind immediately.
Go for it.
5.
A, final answer?
That's correct for 1 point.
I
God
love
damn it.
you, Bar. What the fuck?
Your third question.
Love you too.
All right.
What type of weapon does a Klingon use to kill Kirk's son David in The Search for Spock?
Oh, fuck me. I want to say it's like a spear, or like a lance or like something like that, but I don't
Maybe
think that's
kind of
right.
blows, so I don't really remember the whole scene.
I mean, it's
So-
time to go multiple choice then.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna do multiple.
Okay.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, phaser, B, sword, C, rope, or D, dagger?
Okay. Well, I'm glad we went to multiple. So.
I'd be willing to go D.
5,
I was thinking that.
3.
Okay. D, final answer?
That's correct for 1 point. And a tie game. Molokai,
Ooh, yeah.
your penultimate question.
All right.
What is the name of the Klingon homeworld in Star Trek Into Darkness?
This movie sucks.
I knew that was coming.
Oh,
Is it any different than the other films?
I fucking don't care.
You're totally okay with losing these points. I can tell.
I don't remember.
5.
Hey, Nick, can we get multiple choice on those, please?
You
Yeah,
can.
please.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Praxis, B, Kratos, C, Kronos, or D, Fabona?
None of that rings a bell.
Well, I don't think it's D.
Get that D, baby. All right.
I'd be willing to say
Could we get a repeat of the
yes,
options?
please.
You can. Your options again are A, Praxis, B, Kratos, C, Kronos, or D, Fabona.
All right. I'm pretty sure one of those was the movie with Jesse the Body Ventura. So I think that's it. Not gonna say which one because I don't want to give it away. All right.
I'm thinking maybe B.
That's what I'm leaning.
Yeah, let's just go for it. Yeah. B, as in boy, final answer.
That is incorrect. Bourne, I
God
think
damn it.
chance for the 1 point seal. Your options again are A, Praxis, B, Kratos, C, Kronos, or D, Fabona.
I think it is the movie Kronos. I think. It was
I
Kronos.
think that's right. I know it's not A.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go Kronos. Final answer.
Kronos is correct for a 1 point seal.
I was actually hoping that we could just like squeak through and get everything.
We won't.
All right, and Molokai, your final question in Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the only member of the Enterprise that the Ilea probe does not refer to as a unit in the motion picture?
Oh my fucking god.
It doesn't refer to them as a unit. Not that guy from Seventh Heaven. The one that.
We
No.
don't go into it, please.
All right,
You want to just repeat the question?
3.
Let's get the multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
There we go.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Spock, B, Kirk, C, Decker, or D, Uhura?
Do they even see Deckard? Do they even like make contact with Deckard?
Isn't that the one that ends up staying? DM.
5,
Oh, is it?
4.
Think
Hey,
so?
we get one more repeat of those options, right?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Here we
All
go.
right. Your final repeat of the options is A. Spock, B. Kirk, C. Decker, or D. Uhura.
If he's the one who stays, then I think that they refer to him by name the entire time.
Fall asleep on this movie, so
You
I
want
got
me to just
nothing
go for
else.
it?
Yeah, why not?
C, final answer.
That is correct for 1
Damn it.
point. And a tie game yet again. Molokai Cargo gets their score to 16 with the steal. Bourne Identity is also at 16. So we will bring back in Javi and the wheel. Bourne Identity, this will be your first spin.
Y'all are so
Y'all got this.
Right to you.
Give us ya.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
okay,
yeah.
sure,
No,
bud.
yeah.
We'll get right on that.
No, yeah.
These are your categories.
Do we want to? Here's my thing.
Yeah.
Do we want to give them something where we feel like we can steal, or do we want to give them a category that we think is actually going to be the hardest category?
We always fuck this up somehow.
We do. So my first thought was to go with the category that I think would just trip them up the most and keep it close.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Star Wars.
Didn't they put that on the wheel?
No.
Oh, well, then go for it.
Let me see. Let me just double check what they put on the wheel. I think it was YA, and I think it was
Law and Order.
sci-fi icons. So yeah, let's go with Star Wars. Keep it closer rather than try to like risk it.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, Star Wars.
All right.
All righty. That's cool. It's not like I have so many Star Trek and Star Wars questions just sitting. But it's fine. It's a personal problem. Bourne Identity, I'll be giving you your questions in the category Star Wars. Are you prepared for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your first question. Which Star Wars film features the quote, "Remember back to your early teachings. All who gain power are afraid to lose it, even the Jedi"?
I want to say it's Rise of Skywalker with Yoda talking to Luke, but I'm also totally okay going multiple here.
Yeah, we might need to go multiple.
We're tied. I think it's
Should we
fine to shade
Do a
some
repeat or just go multiple?
Do you have any clue?
I think I might get it on repeat.
Oh yeah, fine. Let's fuck it.
Okay.
Repeat the question.
Repeat.
All right, your question again. Which Star Wars film features the quote, "Remember back to your early teachings. All who gain power are afraid to lose it, even the Jedi"?
I think it's I think it's Obi-Wan to Anakin.
And Revenge of the Sith.
I don't know which one.
5.
Let's just go multiple. Let's not
Okay.
fuck it up.
Yeah, multiple choice.
choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, The Phantom Menace, B, Revenge of the Sith, C, Return of the Jedi, or D, The Last Jedi?
Revenge of the Sith, maybe?
Yeah, I can hear it.
I think so.
Voice.
Yeah. I think so. Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, we will go with Revenge of the Sith. Final answer.
Not said by Ewan McGregor, but that is correct.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
Palpatine.
Okay.
That is correct for 1 point.
feeling upwards.
Your second question.
That's our job.
Who primarily composed the score for Solo: A Star Wars Story?
Is that John Ottman? No, it's John Powell, right? Oh fuck.
John Powell?
I think it is John Powell.
John
right?
Powell? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Yeah. John Powell, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your next question. Han Solo is killed on what planetary body in The Force Awakens?
Is it not? It's Starkiller Base.
Is that what it's called? Is that what the planet's called?
It's the whole thing is the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Starkiller Base, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
Your penultimate question. In The Empire Strikes Back, who knocks C-3PO? In Return of the Jedi, who knocks C-3PO off of Jabba's sail barge before it blows up?
R2D2.
If you know it, go for it.
R2D2, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Fuck the original troll. Y'all know anything in those fucking movies.
And Bourne Identity, your final question. What piece of equipment breaks aboard the Nubian cruiser that Qui-Gon needs to buy from Watto in the Phantom Menace?
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll absolutely hit this on multiple choice.
Yeah, I know. Piece breaks on the cruiser.
Need to know.
Yeah, we'll get it. Should we just
Yeah.
go? We'll get it.
Yeah,
on
multiple choice.
Yeah.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, hyperdrive generator, B, power flux coupling, C, main compressor, or D, open accelerator?
I was
think
thinking
it's
A.
B.
Oh, I was thinking A.
Wait, can you repeat
I
the
guess
options?
we should repeat them. Yeah.
Your options again are A, hyperdrive generator, B, power flux coupling, C, main compressor, or D, open accelerator.
I think Anakin is talking about B, so yeah, let's go A.
Okay. A, final answer.
A is correct
All
for
right,
1
thank you, Dean.
point.
Yeah.
In the end of round number 2,
Oh, that didn't go
Bourne
the way I thought.
Identity gets their score up to 24. Molokai Cargo with 16. So an 8-point game. Going into round number 3, here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can choose which player will take it. The other player will have to take question 2. Teams can reset for questions 3 and 4, and teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 3? All right. First category you can bet points on is the MCU. Let's get that starting with Bourne Identity. Who'll be taking it for how much?
I'll take it for 1.
And Molokai Cargo.
I mean, we got to go too. So,
All right. Your question in the MCU. In Avengers Endgame, who receives a phone call immediately after Hulk snaps his fingers? I'm going to go fix one of those other questions that definitely had the wrong movie in the question. Luckily, I'm an expert.
out of curiosity, Bart, did you know this?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
There you go.
So doing the opposite of what we think might actually be a smart idea.
3,
So next
'Cause I
question,
think I know
that's
this.
0.
1, pens down. We'll start with Dean, who bet 1,
I've got Hawkeye.
and Bill.
I got Hawkeye.
Hawkeye is correct. So
Okay,
Bourne
thank God.
will gain 1 point. Molokai will gain 2 points. It's now a 7-point game. So you get to the second category that you can have points on. That category is horror icons.
I quit.
Let's get bets starting with Spence
0.
and Bart.
I bet my grandma's secret recipe for cookies. 2.
The secret's out now. Your question in horror icons. Which horror icons film features a ship called the SS Lazarus? I was watching a kill count today in the car. Put it on. It was for the movie The Menu.
Great
Mm.
movie.
Great flick.
Great movie. Yeah.
Reminded me how much I liked
Did you
it.
go to college? Do you have student loans? You're dying. Every time.
Aren't we all? 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Spence. Who bet 0?
Jason X.
And Bart.
Jason X.
And
Are
your
you serious?
winners, the Bourne Identity. We were actually looking for Jason Takes Manhattan.
I knew it. I knew it was
Jason
one or the
Takes
other.
Manhattan.
That's it. Yep.
Unfortunately, it was a boat, not a spaceship, though. Along the right lines there. Great match still, nonetheless. Molokai Cargo fighting it out. And at the end of the day, I don't think they played bad. I just think they showed up on a day where Spence and more so Dean came to play. Dean joining the Perfect Round Club. Absolutely crazy stuff for sure. Like I said, I don't think Bill and Bar played bad. I think they're a very, very good team, worthy of challenging for a belt, maybe again one day. But today, Dean and Spence are showing that they're a team that works really well together. So let's see how the teams are feeling in the post-match interviews. Bill, Bar, I kind of had a feeling that question would go that way. Not that it was
You know, it's funny.
question.
when I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, that's Manhattan." I'm like, "Wait, or is that the name of the spaceship?" And
Yeah.
they're fucking us. And I don't remember. And I was like, but when I saw both of them had it, I'm like, please actually be it. And I was excited.
Yeah.
Then when you said no, I was like, oh, it's Manhattan.
But at the end of the day, the match didn't come down to that. Unfortunately,
didn't,
Gabe,
no.
I don't know that there was I think these were all very good categories for Spence and Dean. So even them spinning opponent's choice, it had to be tough picking what to give them.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Dean go perfect?
He did
the entire game.
Technically, yeah. Well, no, he missed the bonus question, but
Oh, fair enough.
But outside of that, he had every regular question. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't miss anything in round 2 or 3. So yeah, it's going to be a hard day at the office when the other guys like
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And listen, you guys have been thrown all over the board. Like you've played lower level matches with a negative record. You've brought that record back up and gotten to play in a contender and a title match. Now you were put up against a rookie team who had a good first match and fell in their second match. So at the end of the day, you guys have been all over the board. It's kind of difficult to predict how a match is going to go when you guys are playing, but that's why I like it, because at any time you guys could play spoiler. But today you just faced a person who wasn't going to miss.
I almost want to know what those YA questions would have been, but I know you can't tell them to me. But I'm like, I just wonder how that would have turned out.
Very fair. But guys, how are you both feeling about the match in general?
Bar, this is where you speak words now.
I was so positive that I would finally get a horror icons question right. I was so positive.
Hey, technically, I missed the one in round 1, so it happens to all of us. So.
That's all I wanted. As soon as I heard horror icons, I was like, we did it again. We somehow fucking did it again. I can't believe that we did it again. I know I wouldn't have got the MCU.
Would you have gotten Hawkeye, though?
No, I wouldn't have.
Well, it would have been earlier.
True.
I'm just
Shit happens at the end of the day. You picked a good guess. It shows you have some knowledge about horror icons, because those were really the only 2 movies with chips in them.
You want to know what the other funny thing is?
What's that?
Before you even asked the question, I thought to myself, it's probably going to be something like Jason Takes Manhattan or something like that, some bullshit. And then I heard ship, and I was like, I doubt there's a fucking ship in the middle of fucking Manhattan. So
that's how they get to Manhattan.
Yeah, it's a really dumb movie.
It's a fucking terrible movie.
Guys, at the end of the day, we will be seeing you again. Is there any teams you want to go up against?
Yes. Yes, there is.
Oh, great.
And I apologize in advance.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Yep.
Maria's new team.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
I still want to play Bridget one-on-one.
Bridget and Maria. I need that to happen. I don't care if they have like better records and we have better records. No one gives a shit. Let us play each other, because that'll be so funny.
We are literally like puppets in this league. Like, you can literally throw us against anyone and we'll be like, sure, fuck it.
So far we have been, yeah, but that one, I want that.
Exactly. Nick, here's the thing. What better match can you think of to be more entertaining in this league than that?
Will it be high scoring? No. Will we all laugh together in unison?
You will shit your pants in laughter. I guarantee you that. Make this happen.
Sounds like a plan, guys.
Yeah. Other than that, you're doing a bang up job. Sorry, I appreciate you. So.
No, you're good.
Love your new place.
Thank you guys for playing. You did great. We'll see you in your next match. Bourne, Ideantity, great job. Spence, not to overshadow you at all, but the story here today is Dean. Dean, you joined the Perfect Round Club. Bill's right. Other than the bonus, you didn't miss another question throughout the rest of the match. Granted, you guys got to work together in round 2 and whatnot, but then round 3, you were on your own. This was just a good match played all around. Like you guys got to play Maria and Bridget, and that was a really strong match to start. And then you went up against a team who, I mean, we haven't shot it yet, very well could have won the whole team's tournament. So the fact that you were coming into this match 1-1, I think you were still an unknown quantity. And this, Spence, you've been matched up with a lot of people. This seems like the best one so far. Would you agree?
This is my dad, Dean. I am so happy with the man and player that he's become. And I killed Javi. I think Dean and I were talking the other day, and we joked around like we probably should have had like a Twilight team name. I think more than any season, this should have been called Hold On Tight Spider Monkey, because I have consistently been just a B player to sit on the side. Both of our wins, Dean could have done on his own. That's how good of a player he's become, and he hates when I like inflate his ego. But look at the man; he got a perfect round. He probably would have gotten all those questions without me in round 2. He's fucking great. I'm happy to be here with him.
That's is not true. Spence helped so much in round 2. I needed help in round 2 for sure. I mean, I do like Star Wars, but I don't know. I definitely definitely needed some help. I think we're a really good team. I think we work together really well. But I know this is like, silly trivia, but I've been like working really, really hard. And, then I go and play a match and get 5 points or something in round 1 and feel bad and feel like I need to work even harder and harder and harder. So this was really nice. Before the match, I was talking to Spence being like, I'm super nervous for this match.
I was so confident coming in, and I nearly fucked it up for us.
I was super nervous for it. I knew that this could be a really tough match. I knew that the Molokai Cargo is tough. Like, they can come to play for sure. And just that round 1 was awesome. It was awesome. It's nice to see that the work I'm putting in pays off with some correct answers sometimes. So that was cool.
Good shit. Spence, your comment literally caused Javi's internet to crash, but I do not have your next opponent at the ready at the moment. But you will be playing again before season's end. Is there anyone you're hoping to go up against?
Thwip it. I think my chaos and Payson's chaos is weirdly like similar, and Cameron Retro is my ex-boyfriend meets my current boyfriend. It's great.
They also are very similar in demeanor and positivity.
True.
I say that comparison actually should
work.
So if they win their next match, can we play them, Nick, please?
It's possible for sure. Well, good shit. Bourne Ideantity, your name, I'm not going to say it's growing on me, but I'm getting less angry about having to say it.
Hear the betting code more, and it'll like really grow.
Fair. Congratulations on the win, a decisive win and a great win. We'll see you in your next match for sure. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And that'll bring us to the end of this here Fandom Fights match. I want to say thank you to both the teams, to Bill, to Bart, to Spence, to Dean, to Javi for managing. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. And thank you to all of you for checking out this great Fandom Fights teams match. We got a lot more coming out here in Act 4, and we'll see you next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.